Hi. Hi. Good to see everybody. Good evening, parents, families, staff, community members, and of course, the class of 2023 to Abington High School Senior Award Night. This evening, we have the opportunity to recognize the amazing achievements of our graduating seniors and what they have accomplished during their time here at Abington High School. This evening would not be possible without the tremendous amount of work from dedicated individuals in our learning community. I would like to thank Superintendent Schaefer and Assistant Superintendent Dr. Michella and the amazing staff at the Administration Building for their continued support. Our department heads and directors here today have worked with their teams to find your great accomplishments in the classroom and beyond. So we thank them for being here as well tonight to recognize you in your journey. I'd like to thank our amazing counseling staff, Sarah McGinnis, Jessica Kasha, Rebecca Selenow, Kathleen Posk, and our guidance director, Christina Park. I would especially like to thank our amazing team of administrative assistants for the hustle and detail work, our main office administrative assistants, Susan Harrington and Janie Kelleher, our guidance administrative assistants, Shauna O'Donnell and Anne Marie Padilla, as well as a special thank you to Danielle Gaylor and Paula Potter for contributing their time, wisdom, and experience in putting this evening together. I'd also like to thank our generous donors and supporters in the Abington learning community who tonight have provided nearly $82,000 in awards for our graduating seniors. Abington High School aims for each student to demonstrate the mindsets of a self-aware individual, critical thinker, socially competent contributor, and engaged participant as reflected in our vision of the graduate. I'm happy to share that many of the young people we will recognize tonight have shown these mindsets and dispositions, and in some cases, exceeded our expectations by showing an advanced understanding of each competency. I am honored to recognize those accomplishments here tonight and very glad that all of you could join us. Tonight's keynote speaker is Jill Smith, a 2009 Abington High School graduate. About 11 years ago, we began inviting an Abington High School alumnus to the Senior Awards ceremony. We have selected some pretty accomplished and distinguished keynote speakers. Ms. Smith regrets that she's not able to be here in person tonight, but she has a heck of a good excuse as she lives in South Dakota. And so I have her a pre-recorded video, and with all hopes this should work, I tried it a bunch of times. Jill Smith.
Greetings, Abington High School class of 2023. Thank you, Mr. Bourne, for the opportunity to address these seniors tonight. My name is Jillian Smith, and I had the distinct pleasure of teaching many of you when you were middle school students. It is now my pleasure and honor to welcome you into the elite group known as Abington High School alumni. Having graduated from Abington myself, class of 2009, I can confidently assure you that an Abington education is a strong foundation on which to build your dreams. And with an Abington education, you can go anywhere. I happen to go to South Dakota, of all places, and I'm speaking to you now from my home in Rapid City, where there is currently a thunderstorm raging behind me. Sorry if you hear any thunder. I want to share with you one piece of advice, just one piece of advice, that I humbly would declare is universally good advice, and that is an invitation to stay curious. What I mean by staying curious is being open to different possibilities than you may have imagined. Whether you know your next move after graduating, or if you are still figuring it out, it's fine. But I want you to know that there are possibilities that await you in your future that you have not and could not have thought about yet. I did not wake up one morning and think, gee, I'd like to move to South Dakota, become an attorney, and work for the state Supreme Court. What happened in my case was really that I was open to saying yes to a series of events that one thing would lead to another, and I would think, hey, there's an opportunity to try something different, to learn something new. And one day I woke up and here I am. This is my life now. It's really okay to change your mind. And so when I say stay curious, it's really a thinly veiled attempt to preemptively reassure you in those times that are inevitable when you will question your decisions. Sometimes you will be blessed with a choice between two or more things that really appeal to you. Other decisions aren't as easy. You might have to do something that's the responsible thing and not necessarily something that brings you a ton of inherent joy. But no matter what decision you're facing, it's not the end-all, be-all. It's true that you can never step in the same river twice or take two roads diverged and be one traveler. But no one decision you make is going to set the course for the rest of your life. You have my permission, at least, to change your mind at any stage. When I was younger, my dad would always tell me these stories about different jobs that he had held throughout his life. And what struck me was that he always spoke so positively of the people that he met, the experiences that he had, and that he left all of those jobs he apparently loved so much of his own free will. I couldn't understand it. Lo and behold, 14 years out of high school, my trajectory hasn't been all that different. I've left a lot of positions and situations that I did love, and sometimes that was a hard decision, but I'm glad I was brave enough to do it because I would have missed out on all of the other things I ended up getting to try later. You are going to inevitably be fielding a lot of questions in the coming weeks and months about what's next for you. And I don't want you, if you can help it, to stress out too much about coming up with the perfect answer to that question. Because whether you know what your next move is or not, there's going to be a lot of changes that come. And that isn't something you have to dread or be afraid of. I just hope that wherever life leads you, as opportunities arise, you listen to your heart and your intuition and stay open and stay curious to the opportunities that come before you. I'd like to congratulate you, your teachers, your coaches, your families on all the hard work that went into getting to this point. Take time to celebrate and enjoy before you worry too much about what's next. And just know that no matter what choices you make, there will always be another opportunity coming down the road to do something different. And if that's what you want to do, go do it. It's your future and your choice. Best wishes.
All right, at this time, I was told to use my coaching voice. At this time, I'd like to ask Mr. Bourne to join me up here to present the Senior Class Awards. So seniors, as your name is announced, please come up the staircase to my right, your left, and come across and meet Mr. Bourne. All right, are we ready? The Abington High School Legacy Award in honor of Jim McGrath is presented to Yasmin Perot. The Abington High School Outstanding Student Award is given to Ryan Libby. Congratulations. The Abington High School Assistant Principal's Award is given to Serena Santos. Congratulations. The Abington High School Principal's Award is given to David Chivaroli. The Certificate of Academic Excellence awarded by the Massachusetts Association of School Superintendents goes to Ryan Libby. Sure, I'll wait till the... I should also note this was previously awarded to Ryan at a school committee meeting. The Dr. Teresa Sullivan Social Justice Award is given to Acadia Manley. The Art Awards will be presented by Ms. Michelle Poirier. The Art Achievement Awards go to Benjamin Guthrow. Oh, missed it. Mary Klein. Brooke Popolo. Amaya Turner. And Joseph Vanas. The Earl Berkeley Barlow's Art Trophy is awarded to Rachel Santasuaso. The Business Award will be presented by Mr. Jason Scott. And the Business Award goes to Caitlin Noble. The English Awards will be presented by Dr. Elizabeth Gonsalves. The Advanced Placement, Language, and Composition Award goes to Hannah Terrell. The Advanced Placement Literature Award goes to Madison Carini. The Grade 12 English Awards go to Alexander Jernigan. Maya Johnson. Allison Linval. And Brooke Popolo. The English Department Award is given to Amaya Turner. Amaya is also the recipient of the National Scholastic Gold Medal for Personal Essay and Memoir. The Foreign Language Award will be presented by Ms. Christina Wilson. And the Foreign Language Award goes to Madison Westling. The History Award will be presented by Mr. Jason Scott. The Sharon Dwyer Outstanding Social Studies Student Award goes to Madison Carini. The Mathematics Awards will be presented by Ms. Meg Doherty. The Computer Science Award is given to Jacob Boyle. And Jacob, while you're here, you're also receiving the Mathematics Award. The Music Awards are presented by Mr. Steve Shannon. The Director's Award for Band is awarded to Ike Faria. The Director's Award for Chorus goes to Allison Linval. The Director's Award for Drama goes to Alexander Jernigan. And the Director's Award for Marching Band goes to Acadia Manley. The National Honor Society Award will be presented by Tricia London. The National Honor Society Award in the name of Jane Phillips is awarded to Amaya Turner. The Peer Mentor Awards will be given out by Mr. Jonathan Bourne. And the Peer Mentor Awards are given to Haley Jackson and Jacob Quinn. The Science Award will be presented by Ms. Nicole Corbett. And the Science Award is given to Kayla Sullivan. The Wellness Awards will be presented by Ms. Karen Daisy. The Physical Education Award is given to Ike Faria. It's a good hustle. And the Wellness Award is given to Maya Johnson.
Stuff out of the way here. That's all good. And the final part of our program tonight is the granting of scholarships. The very generous Abington community is proud to present over $82,000 in scholarships to our best and brightest graduates. Please welcome our Guidance Director Christina Park. Some of these scholarships have multiple recipients, so if you would please, graduates, as you come up, try to come up in the order in which you're announced. And folks, if we could hold our applause till all the recipients are announced for each award. The first scholarship is the Abington Bank Sean P. Cotter Memorial Scholarship, and its two recipients are Andrew Dunlop and Mateus Quiros. The Abington Child Study Group Scholarship presented by Ms. Sue Wakeland. The recipient is Sophie Giller. There are two recipients of the Abington Education Association Scholarship presented by Mr. Steve Shannon, and they are Phoebe Libby and Jillian Park Page. Next is the Plymouth County Education Association Scholarship presented by Mr. Steve Shannon, and the recipient is Logan Duquette. Make sure I turn the mic off when you go back. There are 5 recipients of the Abington Firefighters Local 2080 Scholarship, and they are Madison Carini, Diana Fahey, Margaret Hardy, Annika Kavala, and Delaney McCann. That is some top-notch alphabetization. Nicely done. Thank you. The Abington High School Alumni Association Scholarship presented by Mr. Joseph Shea has 3 recipients. Mr. Shea didn't make it today, it's okay. The 3 recipients are Jacob Boyle, Madison Carini, and Spencer Merrick. The Abington High School Art Department Scholarship is presented by Ms. Michelle Poirier, and the recipient is Amaya Turner. The recipient of the Abington High School Senior Class Scholarship is Mary Klein. Steve. The Abington Music Parents Association Scholarship, presented by Mr. Steve Shannon, has 3 recipients. They are Ike Faria, Allison Lindvall, and Acadia Manley. Yeah. The Abington Puckheads Alumni Scholarship, presented by Miss Deborah Quinn, has 2 recipients. They are Spencer Merrick and Jacob Quinn. The Abington Waves Girls Travel Basketball Scholarship, presented by Mr. Christopher Coyle. The recipients, there are 3, Diana Fahey, Delaney McCann, and Hannah Terrell. There are 4 recipients of the Abington Youth Basketball Scholarship, also presented by Mr. Christopher Coyle. Those recipients are Andrew Dunlop, Diego Flatus, Delaney McCann, and Joseph Hajar. Did I do all right? Okay, cool. Next is the Abington Youth Soccer Scholarship, presented by Mr. Dan Libby. The 5 recipients are Riley Domenico, Andrew Dunlop, Diana Fahey, Joseph Hajar, and Delaney McCann. Next is the Adams Brothers Family Scholarship, and the recipients are Joseph Hajar and Annika Kavala. I know what a hassle. The American Legion Dorsey Post number 112 Henry Makowitz Memorial Scholarship goes to Jenna Coburn. The Amy Whitman Stay Strong Memorial Scholarship goes to Margaret Hardy. The Andrew McDonald Memorial Scholarship goes to Caitlin Noble. The Annie's Kindness Blankets Speak Your Kind Scholarship, sorry, R9, thank you, goes to Amy Long. The Betty A. Buckley Scholarship goes to Tracy Ayamabo. The Bob and Jane McGuire Memorial Scholarship, presented by Mr. Peter Serino, go to Margaret Hardy and Spencer Merrick. The Charles M. Frollo Scholarship goes to Hannah Terrell. The Charles Smith Memorial Scholarship, presented by Mr. Lou Paragona. The recipient is Madison Carini. Mr. Paragona is also presenting the Rotary Club Scholarship in memory of all deceased Rotarians, and the recipient is Cameron Testa. Mr. Paragona is also presenting the Rotary Club Scholarship in memory of Pam Paragona. The recipient is Ava Fisher. There are 5 recipients of the Christopher K. Wells Memorial Scholarship. They are Jada Bryant, Margaret Hardy, Alexander Jernigan, Mary Klein, and Spencer Merrick. Receiving the Donald W. Byron Memorial Scholarship, Hunter Maxwell. The Doris Joyce Driscoll Scholarship is presented by Mr. Dennis Driscoll, and the recipient is Alana Magnuson. The Dr. David Wilkes Frame Scholarship is presented by Miss Ann Riley, and the recipient is Spencer Merrick. Miss Ann Riley is also presenting the Lucy A. DeYoung Scholarship, and the recipient is Acadia Manley. Yeah, just take it easy, you know? Don't face plant. The Edward H. Snyder Memorial Scholarship goes to Ryan Libby. The Friends of Abington Seniors Award is presented by Ms. Sheila Lambert, and the recipients are Mackenzie Manella and Matthew Texera. Receiving the Honeydew Donut Scholarship, Caden Lynch. The Howard B. Trufant Memorial Scholarship is presented by Mr. Butch Wilson, and the recipient is Maya Johnson. The James Orcutt Memorial Scholarship is presented by Mr. Pat Kelleher. And the recipient is Darren Zenas. Also presenting the John R. Nelson Memorial Scholarship is Mr. Pat Kelleher, and the recipient is Emily Simonetti. Mr. Kelleher is also presenting the Joseph, Sophie, and Elaine Kelleher Scholarship, and the two recipients are Jeffrey Buckley LaBillois and Trenton Patterson. How are you? Nice tie. Welcome. The Jeffrey Coombs Memorial Scholarship is presented by Reverend Christy Coburn and Mr. Ken Coburn, and there are 5 recipients. They are Jenna Coburn, Jack Houghton, Spencer Merrick, Jillian Park Page, and Hannah Terrell. The Jeremy Russell Memorial Scholarship is presented by Mr. Brian Libby, and the recipients are Andrew Dunlop and Hannah Terrell. The Jeremy Weston Memorial Scholarship from the class of 2014, presented by Mr. Matthew Whalen, goes to Amaya Turner. The Joe D. Colantoni and Grace Guerrero Memorial Scholarship are presented by Mr. William Hawking and Mr. John Bourne. We have to meet after this and chat. We have the same name. The two recipients are Elizabeth Lindo and Madison Westling. Receiving the John H. McAuliffe Memorial Scholarship, Iris Heiger. There are two recipients of the John J. and Eileen Franey Memorial Scholarship. They are Vivian Bonner and Benjamin Guthrow. say Guthrie, right? Good. Practice them. The Judith Prizio Memorial Scholarship is presented by Mr. James Prizio and Miss Laura Zaleski, and the recipient is Riley Domenico. The Laura Manley Math and Science Scholarship is presented by Mr. Andrew McKenzie, and the recipient is Madison Carini. The Michael T. Karen Scholarship Fund recipient is Benjamin Guthrow. That's not me. The Minahan Family Scholarship presented by Mr. Gary Minahan, and the recipient is Brooke Popolo. Receiving the Mass Hire Greater Brockton Scholarship, Ryan Libby. The Paul K. Smith Memorial Scholarship presented by Mr. Steve Shannon, and the recipient is Acadia Manley. Good. Thank you. I'm going to miss you guys. You know that? You're a really neat group. Sorry, I just had to throw that out there. So, the Philip A. Trufant Scholarship from the Strawberry Valley Women's and Men's Leagues, Jacob Quinn. The R.G. Rosen Scholarship goes to Julia Mendez. Receiving the Renee Greeno McCallum Scholarship, Delaney McCann. There are two recipients of the Reuben A. and Lizzie Grossman Foundation Award. They are Jacob Boyle and Hannah Terrell. The Sergeant Daniel Vasilian Memorial Scholarship goes to Sarah Flanagan. Next is the S.M. Murphy Scholarship going to Julia Mendez. The Students' Right to be Heard Scholarship, presented by Miss Patricia Flommer. Yeah. Goes to Amaya Turner. The Susan G. Rennie Scholarship is presented by Mr. Alex Rennie and Miss Jane Gallahue, and the recipient is Emma McGlynn. Receiving the Thomas H. and Helen L. Buckley Memorial Scholarship, Kayla Sullivan. Receiving the Walter F. Pastor Athletic Scholarship, Hannah Terrell. Receiving the William N. Truckee Sr. and the William N. Truckee Jr. Memorial Scholarship, Owen Dwyer. The Zacharuski Family Educational Trust Fund recipient is Diego Flatus. The Humpty Dumpty Scholarship, presented by Reverend Christy Coburn, goes to Logan Duquette. Hi, you're welcome. It wasn't me, but you're welcome. And finally, the Kendra Coburn Scholarship, presented by Ken Coburn, has 2 recipients, and they are Jenna Coburn and Ryan Libby. Please join me in a round of applause in recognition of our scholarship and award recipients. I would like to thank Ms. Park and Ms. Casey for their help in distributing the awards and scholarships tonight. And thank you to our keynote speaker, Ms. Jill Smith, and to the many scholarship donors in the community for the continued kindness and generosity for our graduating students. Thank you for attending our program this evening, and again, congratulations, seniors and their parents. Seniors, tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. here. See you then.